A very good morning to all of you all. I hope you all are well doing. So today we are going to complete a chapter. Okay, we were on the topic soil. Okay, different types of soil. So today we will learn about arid soil. Arid soil, formation of arid soil. High temperature and low rainfall. Where this arid soil is found, where there is high temperature and low rainfall, it needs high temperature and low rainfall. There is no water, the land is thirsty, and then there is high temperature. Clear? So low rainfall is there and temperature is high. Because of this temperature, the soil particles can't hold the soil. So because of this temperature, where there is high temperature, so because of that the roots, they can't hold the soil particles, and the soil gets disintegrated. Okay, disintegrated means the soil, it gets break off and they convert into small particles of sand and becomes arid soil. Now it has sandy texture and saline in nature. Okay, this soil, it is sandy, it has sandy texture and it is saline in nature. There is more salt content, there is less water, and because of this the soil break off and the minerals and salt present in the soil, they get increase in the top soil. Clear? So the minerals and salt which is present in the soil, they are increased in the top soil. Location of this soil is northwestern part. Then presence of conker nodules. In this type of soil you can see conker nodules. Okay, conker nodules you can see of soil, that are made of soil. This soil can't hold the water. Is it cultivable? Means can we do cultivation here on this type of soil? Yes, but with proper irrigation and manure. Means we need proper manure, fertilizers, everything. Then forest soil. Forest soil is found, as we come to know with the name only, that forest soil is found in forested areas. Okay, it is also called mountainous soil. Now formation you can say mechanical withering by means weather conditions, they occur na, that snow, sometimes snow is there, sometimes it's rain, sometimes the temperature is something else. So because of this there is the formation. When snow, rain and temperature, the landform gets impacted with these changes. Okay, when there are changes, so with these changes the landform, it gets impacted. It has specially erosional features. Okay, this soil, it has specially erosional features. They are known as mechanical weathering. So these features are known as mechanical weathering. Location is hilly areas. Okay, that is Kashmir, from Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. Then loamy and silt material in valley. Okay, there you can find loamy and silt material. The silt, you can say the fertility means fertile silt or whatever is coming with water, so that you can find in valley. Valley is a path. You can say valley is means it is a passage between two mountains. Okay, so there when water flows, there water, it comes, and the silt it remains in valley, it gets deposited in valley and coarse grained in the upper slope. Means the upper area is rough area. Coarse grained means that area is rough area. Now our different types of soil is completed. So now it is soil erosion and soil conservation. The denudation of the soil cover and subsequent washing down of soil is described as soil erosion. Means when the soil cover, it gets removed. Okay, it gets washed down, and because of that it is there is a erosion in soil. Okay, the soil, it gets eroded, or you can say degraded also. Okay, so this is known as soil erosion. Denudation of soil means when the soil cover, it breaks down due to the action of wind. Okay, when there are strong winds, glaciers, rain, temperature, etc. Okay, when there are changes in these features, so breakdown of topsoil and its fertility also breaks down. Okay, so that's why there is the soil gets eroded. Now causes of soil erosion. What are the causes? Construction, overgrazing. Okay, just as we have done in land resource also, when overgrazing is done. Okay, when the cattle, they are eating the grass, so with that grass, the roots also comes out. With the roots, the soil also comes out. Clear? The overgrazing. Then construction, there are construction activities, example road construction. We mix some other particles with soil, example cement, sand. For the manufacturing of road or for the making of road we need cement and sand, na? So that also gets mixed with soil. So because of this the soil gets degraded or eroded. Then mining is open pits are after extracting minerals. Open pits are left after extracting minerals. Okay, so because of that landslides are also there, and with that landslides the topsoil it gets removed and it gets eroded. Then defective farming method such as over irrigation. When over irrigation is done, with that over irrigation the soil gets removed. Plugging, excessive use of fertilizers. Because of the excessive use of fertilizers the soil loses its fertility, natural fertility. Then natural factors, wind, glacier and water. On the movement of wind, glacier and water, soil is being eroded directly or indirectly. Directly you can say with water. When water flows the soil also flows with water. Then gullies, deep channels developed in clay soil due to running water. What are gullies? Gullies are deep channels that are developed in clay soil. Clay soil you can say where the soil means you can say all 24 hours it is wet. Okay, so due to running water, the water is over, means regularly the water is running, so because of that the deep channels are developed. Then ravines are bad land, that is a bad land. It is why it is called bad land, because it is unfit for cultivation, and this type of soil is found in Chambal region. Okay, so this type of land you can find in Chambal region. Chambal region is in Madhya Pradesh. Then sheet erosion. Sheet erosion you can say washing of the topsoil. When topsoil is removed it is known as sheet erosion. Then how we can conserve this soil? Okay, how we can protect this soil? Conservation methods are contour plugging. Contour plugging you can say the crop gets waste because of soil erosion. Okay, the topsoil the crops they get waste because of soil erosion. When the soil will be eroded the crops will also get waste. So contour plugging can be used for hilly areas from getting the soil eroded. You can say that we can use contour pluggings. Contour plugging, like we are having hilly areas. Here we are having hilly areas. Okay, so here we can't do farming na, because from here if the water will flow the water will go down. Clear? So what we can do, we can on these hilly areas we can make steps. Okay, you can make steps, and on these slopes it will be the water will move directly na, so water will move directly. So on these areas what you can do, you can do farming. Okay, so on these areas you can do farming, that is known as contour plugging. Clear? So it is known as contour plugging. And second is terrace farming. Terrace farming you can say like we are having mountain, so on the mountain, okay, one side what do? They make terrace like this they make. Okay, so here they can do farming. On these areas they can do farming because here the water will stay. Okay, the water will stay here, so they can do terrace farming also. Then strip farming. Strip farming you can say that means on the land they make strips. Okay, the land is divided for different types of crops. Then shelter belts. Shelter belts can be grown. Okay, like you are having this land, okay, a part of land, so here big trees can be grown. Okay, so because of the whatever the winds, the strong winds come, the rains come, so it cannot destroy the crops. Clear? So and our last is other government. Okay, so government should also help us in for conservating this soil as a resource. So today our chapter is completed, so I hope that it is understandable to you. Now we will start with next chapter in next video. Thank you.